I'm sure Colin Dickinson's funeral will be quite some occasion because he was such a splendid, wonderful, unique individual. I first got to know Colin in the Young Socialists in the Wrekin many years ago. We campaigned together in the early 1970s, campaigned together in the general election campaign in 1970. We went to the Shepton Mallet Folk Festival together with a whole bunch of us from the Wrekin Young Socialists. And you know what? The Shepton Mallet Folk Festival in 1970 was the idea that Michael Eavis had to develop Glastonbury. So we can say we were there before Glastonbury, and Glastonbury grew to be a bit bigger. Colin loved music, and he was particularly fascinated by an album I had, which I found at home last week, called Balaclava, Pearls Before Swine, which had a sort of remake of a Bruegel painting, and the music kind of accompanied it. Colin loved music, loved the diversity of music, and was such fun and great friend to be with. He also campaigned. When he stood on the roundabout outside Shrewsbury to say, "I'm a man, I'm qualified, I can work, give me a job." Not a big ask in a modern economy and a modern society. And when the campaign was on to defend the health service in Telford and Shrewsbury, Colin was there doing the petitioning, collecting the signatures. Colin had the imagination and the breadth of ideas that is so necessary in any kind of creative world and society. He understood music and understood the need for our health service. And so those days were fantastic, and I remember them with great affection and great joy. And you know what? I'm inspired by what we did in those days to take me through life on the principle that everybody you meet knows something we don't know, and we can learn from them. And never be afraid of the creative, and never be afraid of the zany. Colin was all of that. So in his memory, I hope the event goes well. I hope the hills are alive with music all around Church Stretton. Thank you, Colin. Thank you for what you did. Thank you for the joy you brought us. And my deepest sadness to all family and friends, because he was a good man. All the best. Hi, I'm really sorry I can't be with you this afternoon to say goodbye to Colin, because I'm in Morecambe, Lancashire, where the Young Socialists once held a great conference. I'm there to campaign for the Labour Party for the elections, but I'm also going to go and see our old friend Eric. Get it? Eric Morecambe of Morecambe. Have a good afternoon, remembering a great man.